Hello, and welcome back to the Satellite Spotlight, where today we have a triple feature presentation. We are presenting to you Theater of Color. So I'm going to let all three of you guys introduce yourselves individually.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm a graphic design major, and I am the communications liaison for
Hello, I am Talia Fordham. I am a BFA performance major here at CSU, and I am the president of Theater of Color.
My name is Lailah Brewer. I am a bachelor's in fine arts technical design major. I am the other president of Theater of Color.
I love it. Thank you guys so much for being on the Satellite Spotlight. So as I explained it, the Satellite Spotlight is an opportunity for artists, makers, people doing cool stuff to share things with the galaxy. So tell us the origins of Theater of Color and essentially what you guys do.
So a little backstory of Theater of Color. Even though we are the founders of this organization, the idea didn't start with us. Students like Lauren Alexandra, who is now an alumni of CSU, had the idea to gather Black and brown artists alike and bring them to a space where they could collaborate together and share their ideas and produce their art together. And along the way, it kind of got thrown to the wayside with the hustle and bustle of academia. And last year, our president, Shania, tried her hand at the organization, which got me on the boat. And so it, once again, didn't really get kicked off to the right start. And Lailah Brewer came to me one fateful day in the fall semester and was like, hey, no, let's do that thing. And we registered it as an SRO as of 2024. And now we are official student-led organization at Florida State University, which feels good now, right? Like now we have officially made a home for artists all around the College of Arts here at CSU, and having our faculty advisor be the dean of the College of the Arts, Dr. Wanda Ibre, has given us the momentum and the drive to say that we are not only creating a home for theater students, we are creating a home for artists alike around CSU.
Absolutely. And as artists of any kind, I think it's really important to have a balance of people who are in the performing space and who are behind the scenes. So I'd love to hear, from each of you guys what your primary focus areas are. And, just basically as a person, here are the main things that I do, and that's what I love about them. So if you're a techie, what do you love about being a techie? If you're a performer, what do you love about that? Please speak to that.
For me, as a graphic design major, I tend to realize, I realize that I tend to do graphic design not only as a hobby, a creative hobby for myself, but also a career that I want to work towards. So there's a weird separation here where I have to think between, that work-life balance, because if I enjoy this in my free time, but I also get paid for it, it's a great scenario. In relation to Theater of Color, I realized that it was more so I had done something before for Luminescence, and then I got called back to do something again now for Theater of Color as an official member. And I'm surprised that I was remembered for it, to be honest, because I was just passionate about what I did and people took notice. But say in relation to Theater of Color, as far as graphic design goes for me, it's more so getting information out to people quickly and in a way that they can understand.
So as a performer, I pride myself on being able to get people excited and eager and want to do something that draws them in to what I have to say and what I want to do. And so going into a position like Theater of Color, where I'm also just as eager to work with artists that look like me. I mean, as a young Black woman at a PWI, it was very and coming from a place, I grew up on the east side of Atlanta, so it was very predominantly Black. I came to CSU in a place that didn't really look like me. It took a while for me to find my community. And now having something that I'm like, hey guys, come look at this, come join our little thing. It gives me that leeway as an artist to have that fulfillment and to go back to what draws me to my art. Something to say, something that moves people, something that allows a transformation of perspective to take place. And being able to showcase the voices of us that mull around CSU every day, it's a privilege to use my art and the way I talk to people and the gift that I'm given to draw people into the bigger voices that lie here right next to me. And like being the president and taking this on as like living, breathing community, it was a very big like responsibility to lay on my shoulders. But I felt like having the mind to say, you know what, I need people who aren't as eager as me, but who still align with the mission to be able to come in and also have their voices being heard, also help like curate the community to be a space not only that performers can come and reside in and find solace, but all artists, because we all have the same kind of drives, which is not only to make money off of our art in a weird way, but also to do something and have it land on people and have spectators alike look at it and find something.
So I joke, but I think I do a little bit of everything in between. I started off as an actor, and then I kind of fell into design in my arts, like high school. And then I was like, I do design now. I'm a designer, but I also have a lot of passion for film and like writing. So if I had to like describe my art, it's kind of a little multitude of madness. I love so many things that have so much passion. If I'm able to be a part of it, I'm always like, I want to do this. And I think one of what I hold in this organization is the determination to never give up and to always have something to give somebody else back to. So I knew Theater of Color was an organization that the school needed, and in all honesty, that this world needed. So I want everyone to know that it doesn't matter what piece of art you create, you yourself are the art, and the world is a stage. So that's why Theater of Color exists, and we're here to be an advocating and driving force for you.
Dude, like the mic drop for talking stage. You guys, that was literally epic. Thank you so much for speaking out to your individual need for the community, but also the beauty that you see in other people. Like genuinely, I think you guys are saying when we all get together, when we make art together, we'll collaborate. We're participating in our human purpose. I really do believe that too. Right? We're here to make art and share with people. And so, how are some ways that people can get involved with Theater of Color? If you're Columbus local and this is everything I needed, how can we get them plugged into you guys? Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, come to meetings, come to shows, come to events that we be butts and seats first and foremost, but B, come participate. You might learn something that you didn't know. You might have an experience that might change the way that you think about the world.